Hello and welcome to yet another unscripted video. But as I'm sure you can see from the footage already, or from the title you read, today is a new type of video. Now, if you were here before, you're aware that I was doing these videos called Design Time. However, those took me a while to do, and also they weren't really all that enjoyable since there's only so many different things I can do. But you wanna know something that is fun to me? Making designs based off of stuff that already exists. So, following in suit with Lavender Town's format of designing videos, I decided to try it out for myself. And I will be doing more of these. They're all literally just character design series. Now, going to what you can see on screen, I am currently working on the Lesbian flag. And I'm going to say this now before I really get into it. I did draw these designs beforehand to make it go quicker. The only thing I did not plan out was the coloring, so you get to witness that firsthand. Aren't you lucky? I actually changed the color for this jacket for the lesbian design multiple times because I could not decide for a short while. And she's not the only character that I struggle with coloring. Of course, it's not always for the same reasons, and you'll see that. And this is Emmy. I don't know what made me choose that name, but it works. If it works, it works, you know? Next up is the gay man flag, and they have very pretty colors. I really like the flag colors. But aside from that, this design is also among one of my favorites that I've done. And you've already actually seen this character in my previous upload. Yes, this is Bonnie, and I'm kind of in love with this character that I've created. So, I don't know, maybe you love him too. But you wanna know what I didn't love about him? Coloring him. Coloring this cookie face boy's design was one of the most hardest things I ever had to do. I kept changing a lot of the colors, and I kept trying to make it work, and I'm honestly not completely happy with the end result in terms of the facial area because of how I colored his hair. Next up is the bisexual flag. Actually, this one really didn't take me very long. It was very simple, and I just had to make sure I wasn't overusing one color too much. I think I did a fairly good job, but other than that, I really don't have much to say about this. So this is Piper. Okay, so next up is the trans flag. The character I made based off the trans flag, I actually already had a character that I've been thinking about making trans for a while, and the judge was like, yeah, I want them to be trans, because I feel like it made the most sense, and also, why not? So, this is Axel. And, I'm aware that doing a sweater with the flag on it is probably something that other people do already, but, it's just a style that Axel likes to dress in. Okay, so next up is the non-binary flag, and this one has a bit of a story. Now, as I was drawing this, I realized I may have oversimplified the designs for these characters, so I wanted to make sure I could redraw them. But as I kept going, I kept telling myself, I was like, you're gonna hate this later after you finish, or you're either going to be happy with it after you finish. And I'm actually kind of happy. The thing is, I think the design is very simple, but I've come to a realization that it looked instantly better the second I actually colored it, and I'm actually very happy with it. So this is Tanya. Oh ho, oh ho ho ho. This one is my very favorite. This is the Genderfluid flag. Now, when I first saw this flag, I was like, what in the world am I gonna do with all these colors? But I found a way to make it work. And I also made an amazing design to go with it. Now, this character is Bach, and I absolutely love them. I've been drawing them, probably the most out of all these designs, and I just gotta say, Bach is the very top. This design tops Bonnie. When I first made it, I didn't really like it, but as I started drawing it more, I was like, yo, I really like this design. So, you get this wonderful piece of a design with these amazing coloring, in my opinion, and this is Bach. The next flag was the Intersex flag. Um, this one was a doozy. You'll see in the footage that it didn't really take that long. But the thing is, I was thinking really hard about this one, because there's really only two colors, and because purple and yellow are contrasting colors, you can't exactly mix them without getting this really ugly color. So what I decided to do is use most of the yellow, because it's the greatest amount on the flag, and then use purple as an accent. And I ended up making a really cute design. And I'm glad I was able to make it work, because, if I took one wrong move, this whole thing would just fallen apart. And this is Van. Okay, so next up we have the asexual flag. And just something to say for the rest of these sections, I like to call this my big guys section for the rest of these last three. But going back to the asexual flag, this design was not very hard. I've seen a lot of people do similar designs to this, but honestly, the ace flag has very muted colors and the only popping color is purple. So it was pretty hard to work with, but I made it work. And he's a very chill dude, very chill. And after you see the design for the pansexual flag, you will understand this when I say this. He is basically the one who keeps the pansexual one in check. They are friends and also co-workers, so they balance out. And this is 𝓢Ø𝓒. Next up is the straight ally flag. Now, originally I was considering doing the straight flag, but then I looked at it, and the one that I'm aware of, it's very boring, and I don't like it. And then also, I remember the fact that there's two different flags. There's the straight flag, and then there's the straight ally flag. So I use the straight ally flag. And something I will say is that this character is actually the brother of Piper. So you will see her in the footage as I took off some similar colors from her in order to establish the fact that they are related. Now, something else you might also notice that made him look very tired because he is a very busy man. And he's very kind and, he's there for his friends. And his name is Preston. Now, finally, we have the pansexual flag. The pansexual flag to me, it looks like candy. I don't know if it's a weird thing to say, like those gummy ribbon candies? That's what it kind of looked like. But aside from that, I decided to go with a hyper character for its design, just based off the fact that I thought the colors looked like candy. I speak English. I speak English. Anyways, going back on topic, this one was an interesting design because I wasn't completely sure about the crop top, and also I can't draw men very well, nor do I really know how to draw a six-pack. But do you think I use a reference? Psh, nah. I should really do that more often though. But aside from that, this is Ralph, and he is a very, very hyper character. And as I mentioned earlier with 𝓢Ø𝓒, they are friends, and 𝓢Ø𝓒 keeps them in check. Though I will say this now, Ralph is the type of person you want to go out to a party with, and he will be the life of the party, but he'll make sure you are not forgotten. And that wraps up my Pride Flag characters. Now, I know there are a lot more, and I mean a lot more, that I didn't want to do any that I didn't fully understand. I may or may not do one at a time, though I don't think I will make more character designs because these are already a lot and I already have a bunch of other characters. And, I'm very happy with these ones. Hopefully you actually like these designs and have a good day. Also, remember to drink your water.